just don't want to have to buy my stuff. Alright, Marilyn.
I knew you'd be back.
Of course I'm back. Paradise and Ladder and all its expensiveness, I will take all of it. Holy shit, that's so much money. Jeez Louise. You know, I actually could have afforded that until I bought the Paradise and Ladder. I don't think there's anything I can sell to get 200 coins. I kind of got rid of everything, unless I get rid of some of these. That's 120. I'm sorry? Slowly regenerate essence while close to a companion. Define close. Oh, okay. Still short. Well, technically I don't need that if I'm changing what I'm using, but I don't want to get rid of that. And same as that, if I'm upgrading to something else, I don't really have anything that I'm ready to get rid of. These aren't really worth much, but you can have it. Made it. Want the fine robe, please. Leaves me with no money known to my name, but that's okay. I like what I'm wearing though. Such a shame. Such a shame. Ew. Oh, it's so ugly and shapeless and just the colors. Blech. I'd much prefer what I was wearing. I mean, I can make it look like that. Which is hilarious. Totally wearing robes. Don't mind me. It's so hilarious, especially since I'm going to be using that as my main weapon now. Anyway, you said that I have this. What the critical hit, still poison damage. Nice. But... oh, right. Yes, I've got 2 slots. Okay, come here, boys. Oh, wait. I'm already at full essence. It doesn't even matter. Forgot about that part. Okay, so I now have... I just need a better weapon. So what did I need? Oh, I should have bloody looked. I needed... Paradise and Ladder, but how much did I need? What kind of order is that in? Anyway, it's not going to be in that category. It's going to be... I've got 7. I don't know how much I needed. I assume more than that, but I don't have more than that. And I don't have any money to buy an upgraded weapon. I have to upgrade it myself. Maybe...
yeah, you made it back.
I should go on one of these out-of-town expeditions to see if I can pick up any Paradise and Ladder. You know? I'm looking for a better hammer. So yeah, it costs 3,600 anyway. Okay, well, this is not working. Let me just quickly do this. Just so I can double check how much I need to upgrade, because it's literally no other way I know of to check how much it's going to cost me to do an upgrade. Find out how much Paradise and Ladder I need, and then I'm going to go on these side quests. Okay, the Paradise... sorry, I need 10. Oh, I need a shit ton more iron chunks. That's rough, but okay. Okay, so that's fine. Plus, I can't afford the upgrade either. That's important to note. Alright.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
Me or Kai?
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling with a group.
No, it's fine. If you feel the need to wash your clothes, go right ahead. Just use something else.
What's wrong with the oil?
Sweat and midday breezes don't count as washing, you know.
Right, so I smell like the wilderness. You people stand out like a tree rat in heat. You've been complaining about the flies, though. They're attracted to the scent of sap flowers.
Thanks, Marius. That's helpful.
Well, don't get used to it.
Oh, you're funny. It really doesn't matter where I exit. I'm going to be fast traveling. So we have 2 options about where we're going.
The
shit.
wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You reach out to me now, when the veil of consciousness is thin.
Night falls. The ache subsists. We can speak more easily. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
My hair is clipping. The bear I put down, I suppose its death had a kind of beauty. It was a monster. I guess.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
It was rather rabid, dear. It was me or the bear. I chose me.
Violets and the stars. We wish
You
for
can't
both.
have... What's the phrase? Your cake and eat it too. Something like that. Sadly, it doesn't work that way.
Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
No, you have to make choices along the way. Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty.
Do you have a
Sleep
point?
now. We ponder.
This seems like a rather waste of my time. Yet these scenes add nothing to the experience whatsoever. Okay. So we have a handful of options. We can go after Castel's Folly, we can go after the Undra's Kiss, we can go see the Watcher, or we can go to check out the ruins with the expedition team. I'm kind of keen for that one. However, I still need to check out the north of this fucking city. I keep fucking forgetting. Let's try and get to the north of the city. I need to find side quests. Damn it, I keep getting distracted. I wish... Oh, I suppose the compass does have north. I was like, I wish this compass had a north facing so I could navigate myself, or orient myself.
Now it's come to claim him. I suppose I should.
Right. Can I get north via this passage? That looks like yes, I can. Wonderful. Okie dokie. How am I supposed to get to that? There we go. That's how. Clunky, but it did the job. Yeah, I look fucking ridiculous in this robe. Honestly. Door
Maybe try
barred.
pulling it next time.
Ha! Aren't you cute? There's an enemy inside that building, actually. Administration district. Okay. Wait, no, that's the administration district. I guess I've circled back around, kind of. Oh, I can't get through. So what is this? He doesn't want to talk to me. Travel to Paradise Hightown. Okay. Sure. Oh my. Are they going to be purple buildings?
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
It's not what the picture looked like, but it looks nice. What's happening over here?
Allowed these interlopers onto our streets.
Hi.
Where did it get him? Slain, murdered. We must stand against tyranny.
Do you even understand what you're saying? Don't hurt me, please. I am an innocent lady, just stealing from those in need. You know, you didn't need the fresh water anyway. Hi. Never mind, bye. Okay. Wow, this map is so much more useful. There's the estate. There's the temple. Okay, this makes way more sense. Okay, I've got a vendor in front of me. God, this map is so useful. Other than that piece of shit I had before. Okay, let's go to this merchant.
This is where people go to buy stuff that'll just get them mugged everywhere else.
Okay, sure. I was kind of expecting orange to pop out. My bad. This is what happens when you can't decide what you want to be in life. Okay, are you in here?
That's Sansa's shop. Might be worth taking a look.
Sansa's shop? Sansa, I have not found your Geirmund. I will find him eventually.
I was hoping you would drop in.
Godless pottery. Consul Halt's deadly chalice. Spies tools. Okay, well, I'm gonna look at your books. On the provenance and ruination of Nekataka's old city. Oh boy, she's a wordy one. Except from a lecture given before the annual convention of the Academy of Architectural Historians in Aedyr. Close examination by learned parties suggests that Nekataka is significantly older than it might at first appear. We take as our example the suppurating wound in the city's side, which the locals most charmingly refer to as the gullet. On its face, it is not considerably different from your average slum. Indeed, it contains all that one might expect of such a place. Desperate poverty, wrenching hunger, a tavern fair brimming with miscreants, and a flourishing criminal culture. Of course, it has its own unique offering as well. A towering pile of garbage dumped into the district from the more affluent neighbourhoods above it. It is, in every sense, abominable. The Huana leadership should be ashamed. But I digress. Far more interesting than the caste stratifications among the Huana are the bones their city is built upon, for beneath the gullet lies a vast cavern littered with the remains of an ancient city. Referred to simply as the Old City by the denizens of Nekataka, this sunken metropolis is notable for two reasons. This old city's architecture is markedly different in style, form, and apparent use from the architecture of modern Nekataka, and there is no readily available explanation for the old city's destruction that has not already been considered and discounted by those inclined to study it. My peers here in the Academy and beyond believe that the old city's destruction is clearly the fault of the region's energetic volcanism and subsequent tectonic rumblings. I would caution against grasping at such easy solutions, however. Consider the following. The Huana have lived in the region for thousands of years. Earthquakes are no more a surprise to them than they are the archipelago's daily soaking rains. None in Aedyr match their sheer creativity and expertise in building to withstand these events. Moreover, for all their flexibility in building construction, the Huana's tastes have proven to be remarkably stable over the time, showing a clear preference for designs that mimic the rhythm and shapes of the natural world. The old city shows none of these things. Indeed, what remains was constructed primarily of a stone cut in austere blocks, and the buildings are arranged in a manner not dissimilar from those prevalent in the Engwithan ruins that dot the landscape. With those 2 points in mind, does it not seem prudent to ask whether the old city in Huana is in origin whether the old city is Huana in origin, and if it is not, who built it? And finally, what destroyed it? All very good questions. There's only one problem here. What the hell is Nekataka and where the fudge is it? Animancer's lantern. Oh, it actually had something to read. I don't get XP for that though, do I?
Not sure why there's a plaque for that. Skeleton with 2 heads seems pretty self-explanatory.
I mean, stories are a thing, you know? Okay. Where are we? Where are we? I don't think this is this land because I don't see any cities built on it. Unless it's before we inhabited it. The Cartographer's Guild Volume 2. In a turn of events that was unprecedented just a few short years ago, Ondra's mortar has subsided. The possibilities of exploration that are... Is that like a volcano? What is that? The possibilities of exploration that arise from this event are staggering. We at the Cartographer's Guild look forward to what the beloved Expedition Corps discovers when they inevitably return their attention to whatever awaits beyond the seas. In the meantime, the Corps will be busy as the Empire solidifies a foothold in the living lands. The possibility of being able to finally map this untamed wilderness, this fierce frontier, probably stirs the heart of even the youngest apprentice photographer. Cartographer. As always, we stand ready to put to paper all out that our illustrious nation discovers at the behest of our emperor. Long may he reign! Anyway, hi Sansa. Oh, never mind. We have Legacy of the Takan to read first. This slim volume... Slim my arse. The slim volume tells the tale of Takan, a people who lived along the banks of the Akwi River on the fertile Ixamithil Plains. Yet, when I saw Takan, I was thinking we were kind of going Mesoamerican, South American, and we are. It details their rise to prominence in the region and their eventual demise at the hands of their ancient enemies, the Quechmatel people. I don't know how to pronounce these sounds. A significant portion of this book is given over to examining the role of the Takan's order of monks, the Nalpazka in Takan society. The Nalpazka believed that transcendence could only be attained by overcoming one's personal vanity, the desire for pleasure, and fear of death. To that end, they engaged in pointedly antisocial behavior, various forms of self-mutilation, and meditation with or consumption of the recently deceased. Wait, so you what? Okay. The Napuzka were led by an Anatle, or master warrior, the last of whom was a man named Ixapilo. Ixapilo was charged with protecting his people from the Quechmatl. Could be Quech, but Quechmatl. It's a Kotal. Quechmatl. And other threats. But in a twist of fate, Ixapilo died before he was able to pass on his sacred knowledge onto the man poised to take his place. Sorry, totally sneezed mid-sentence. The book dwells on this failure for some time. Its author apparently of the belief that it was this one-time error that gave the Quechmatl the opening they needed to launch their attack. The book's author goes on to describe how he attempted to instigate a popular uprising among his people against the Quechmatl, but his efforts were unsuccessful, as the Takan were, by then, too broken by the destruction of their culture to muster much of a defence. The volume concludes with an exhortation for the reader not to mourn the Takan's passing, but to learn what they had to teach and to teach others in return. Oh, that's a sweet ending. I will learn from the memory of the Takan. Please tell me that's every book available to me. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, it's not. Narsitak Poetry, a compilation. The expedition. I move. There is no compulsion. It is not a need. But something pulls. I cannot deny its draw. The white wends out past my vision. Its fierce eyes watch me as I move. The wolf tracks my step. A silent companion who will not join me. All is blank. The pale expanse lies before and behind. I search. The miles pass and still my feet move. My hunt continues unabated. The landscape returns my gaze, unaffected by my presence. The snow falls, needles driven by the wind. Its cold teeth bite my skin. The snow gathers, its hands around my feet, a fierce opponent who will not relent. All is white. My journey continues. I travel. I can no longer stop. A true compulsion forms. The need drives me on. I must see. The sun breaks through the grey. Its unrelenting gaze thaws me. My body warms under its touch. Frigid limbs move again and carry me farther. All is empty. The breadth of existence is my destination. Ooh, deep. Hi. I still haven't found your assistant.
You're back. What have you found?
Nothing. Haven't been there yet. Zoz, what do you got for sale? He sells Aedyr? Of course you do. Very expensive though. Where am I supposed to get all this money from? I guess I'm supposed to sell items, not break them down for their materials. Beetle's bulwark! That's really cool. While below 75% maximum health, a successful parry summons a beetle to fight with you. Parrying? Was parrying a thing we do in this game? And I just don't remember because it's been so while since the beginning tutorial. I don't remember. Fragments of the Scales. It's a quest item. This map provides information on the locations of fragments of Aedyr God Totem. Ah! I can't even afford that. You do have some paradise ladder. I can pay for one or I can keep my money and find it in the wild. I'll keep my money. See if I can find any. Bye, Sansa. I think that was your name. Make good choices. So. I can go around that way or I can go that way. Oh, there's another door there. Just a Dawnshore. Oh, we can go that way to go out and around. Yes, okay. Well. Oh, there's another vendor over here. We should go pay that vendor a look. Hello. I'd just like to know what wares you have. Don't mind me, I'm a very slow lass.
Don't make eye
Philosopher's
contact.
Alley.
They'll attack your peace of mind.
Wow. Someone sounds like he's
Let's keep
got it
moving
out for
through
the
here before one of
philosophers.
them asks us a difficult question.
Telling you
Just
that
because you-
so-called Watcher is a fraud.
But she knew things about
Oh,
me.
am I going to see the
Things
Watcher
that
over
I
here?
didn't even know.
Is this the Watcher? The false Watcher? The charlatan.
Exactly. She made it all up.
Nah.
Maybe you should talk to her.
Maybe you should
love
open your eyes.
to do this, but I
Only
get
the
back here.
finest here. You'd agree if you saw where it came from.
Curded cutty colon.
An Aedyr, come to see my wares. Well, don't I feel blessed?
I don't think you feel blessed, but by God, you should do something with your moustache. And why is that?
Your kind don't go scrounging in alleys every day, do you? The Empire doesn't have much of an interest in people like me.
And who might you be? People in alleys, you mean?
Where are my manners? Name's Cutty. I'm a trader of lost things.
Your
They
offence?
come my way. I peddle them for people like you to find.
His offence. Sounds like a fancy way of saying your offence to me.
Now wait, you don't need to jump straight to shutting me down.
I wasn't shutting you
I'm sure we
down.
can
I
work
was
with each other.
clarifying the
What's
nature of your
vice?
business.
Smith? Coin?
Coin. You're not hurting anyone. I can look the other way for a price.
By all
Extortion!
means, take some silver. I knew you could be reasonable.
I love
Now
it.
that that's taken care of. Can I help you find anything?
Maybe. I have 50 extra silver to spend. I can't, alas, afford any of this. Oh, interesting. So the Blackwing boots I sold, he suddenly has... Oh, they're different. It's got +1 dexterity. Damn, that's a massive boost. Just one whole asset? Attribute bonus? Damn. Ooh, yes, please. Other than that, I probably don't need any of this. Yeah. Thank you.
Whatever you need, discretion guaranteed.
Appreciate that. My discretion is also guaranteed. Wait, Carl wants to talk to me again. Did I not discuss what he wanted with me last time? Okay. How do I get into the estate? I don't see a way here, and I don't see a way there. I guess we just hug this left wall, and we may find our answer. Okay, so that's the estate there. Is this the front door?
Looks like they forgot to man this checkpoint. Ever.
Which is weird, considering it's literally outside the estate. Doesn't that strike you as odd? Maybe this isn't the estate. No, it is. You have a checkpoint right outside the Clavager's place. Maybe the Clavager didn't want to be watched? Maybe? Oh shit! Marius! Check us out. What happened here? Whoa! Where are you going there, buckaroo? Buddy.
These...
Really? Looting the Clavager's house. And the Aedyrans do nothing to help.
What do you think I'm here for? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why he's just running out. Okay. Okay, well, I'm here to loot as well. What am I looking for? Search for more clues about your assassin. No, search around the estate. Okay, well, again, Marius, do you want to get to looking?
Well, that didn't take long.
I feel like Harry Potter. Expelliarmus, Expelliarmus, Expelliarmus! I'm very critical of using objects to use magic. We all know this if you've watched my videos. I don't believe that magic comes from... Hi, you're pretty. I like the stone veil look. Magic doesn't come from items. It comes from inside you. So it's silly that you have to use a staff or a wand or something to channel your magic. I've always hated that. It should just come from your goddamn fingertips. I don't have a key to get in. Is it unlocked?
You're gonna regret this.
Already do. Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Worth and wrath!
Damn it. Practically dead. Excuse me, can you fuck off for 2 seconds? Jesus Christ, this guy sucks. Why are you so... Oh, look at the 2 stars. Get out of it.
What am I hitting?
Ow. Can I not be standing here? Holy shit, this is very difficult.
Need a minute.
Okay, this is too high level for me.
Too late.
God, just stop for 2 fucking seconds, bro. For Christ's sake.
That's it for me.
Ow. I'm trying to kill this guy. Can you guys, like, help? Well, Kai's dead. I guess I'm supposed to have come back later to do this. I'm not supposed to be here, according to the game. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, I have no health. Change. Change. Assist.
Back on my feet.
Where's Marius?
Nothing stopping me.
Gotcha, boo. Let's go. I got my poison out, ready to heal myself. What the fuck are they doing up there? Okay, that's unfortunate. That is not what I wanted. To change the fucking weapon already, woman. This is why I need to increase the quality of my weapons. Okay, back in we go. Definitely need to keep this poison. Wait, you're kidding? We all died, practically. What was good about that? She needs to change her weapons far quicker. Oops, we lost someone's loot's out here. We didn't loot. In fact, we never even looked over here. Hold up.
No one lives there at the moment. I guess the Clavenger didn't like having neighbors.
Didn't like having what? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, let's go in. Now that we've killed people who were higher difficulty than us. I guess that's what happens when you have combat on normal. I think I'm supposed to have leveled before I did this. Yes, all those health potions I just used. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, I forgot to get my essence back by being near my companions. Can y'all get your asses over here?
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
That's lovely. Claviger's journal, first entry. Why is it back here in this little danky corner? Aedyr has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice. And by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town, keeping an eye on these developments. God, they're such dicks. The idea. Honestly. Okay, a lot of reading in our future. The Saints' War Part 1, Overthrow. There is much debate with historians as to when the Saints' War really began. It is widely accepted that the event that instigated it was the sanctuary flight of Riyad Saran? Citizens to the Direward. This led to direct strife between the two nations that escalated into battle. The Saints' War. But it is the author's opinion that the war truly started many years before. After the miracle of the verdant Vorlas, as it came to be known, Waedwen quickly gathered followers, drawn to the stories of Aerthas's miraculous prophet. His power grew. Eventually, Waedwen had gained enough support that he confronted the imperial governor. Assisted by a collection knights and nobles, I'm sure Ov is supposed to be there, who had been swayed to his cause, he marched on the capital city. The governor was allowed to live, but was forced to abdicate power and leave the colony. There was not any understanding or easy acquiescence from the governor, but because of what happened when Waedwen entered the governor's palace. As Waedwen approached the governor, according to accounts, his body turned into something that was no longer human. His flesh became luminescent, and his head transformed into pure, blinding light. Other accounts suggest that Wei Wen had become a being of light at an earlier time, when he was whipped in the public square. Oof. The outcome of his visit to the palace, however, is uncontested. The governor, knowing there was no way he could oppose an avatar of Aedyr, relinquished his power. The people then asked Wei Wen to lead the colony. He accepted, earning him the name Divine King of Riyadh. Wei Wen's rule was virtually uncontested. Initially, this was because everyone was awed that a god had chosen to manifest himself and lead his people. This changed as Wei Wen began punishing the allies of the old empire and the poison of the world, what he considered corrupt churches or church leaders of Aedyr. Wait, he's literally chosen of Aedyr, and he's taking on the church leaders of his own religion. Smart move, bro. Scrutiny escalated, and soon worshippers of Aedyr were also being punished for the mere perceptions of heresy. Members of other religions were also added to the list of the persecuted for following different faiths. This caused large segments of the population to flee Riyadh for the Direwood, begging for sanctuary. This caused strife between the two nations. The people of the Direwood knew that they could not sustain explosive population growth if Wei Wen's rule were to continue unchecked. They also feared that his eye would turn from Riyadh and land on them next if nothing was done. This was exactly what ultimately happened. An open war broke out as Wei Wen moved to spread his domain into the lands of the Direwood. Okay, well, we can clearly see who's at fault for the Saints' War. So that's nice. Sometimes it's like a bit grey area, and it's like, oh, they said it was them. Oh, but they said it was them. And it's unclear about who started the war. Here it is very clear that it was Wei Wen who started the war. And you. Ooh, we go straight into part 2, the invasion. Yay! Wei Wen personally led many of the battles during the war, exhibiting extraordinary supernatural powers. Where are my supernatural powers? I get to what? Heal? Blah. I'd like unconditional power, thank you. He seemed virtually untouchable. That's the second time I've used virtually in as many minutes on the battlefield, able to burn or even disintegrate his enemies with beams of blinding white light. With a god on his side, and possibly, as some said, inhabiting him, he was thought to be indestructible. It appeared that he may have been, until the Battle of Halgat Citadel. The people of the Direwood knew they would lose the war if they could not at least slow Wei Wen down. Engineers, priests of Margarin, I keep saying Margarin as if there's a second R there, and a few others, working in secret, some say with Megrin's direct help, developed a weapon that hoped would be able to stop a god, 12 feet in diameter and filled with a variety of chemical and magical explosives. Good lord, the bomb was rolled under Aedyr Bridge. Part of the foundation was excavated in order to allow them to embed the bomb in the bridge itself, ensuring its total concealment. 12 Direwoodian men and women volunteered to stage and ambush at the bridge to keep Wei Wen on it until the bomb could be detonated. Oh, your sacrifices would not be in vain. The battle was short, bloody, and ultimately final. The Dozen, as they came to be known, were able to delay Wei Wen on the bridge. The bomb detonated, killing Wei Wen. The 4 Direwoodian volunteers still alive at that time. Oh, wow, 4 made it through the battle and then died from the bomb. And over 50 Riyadh soldiers marching on the front line with Wei Wen. How long is this bridge? That's a lot of people to be standing on the bridge. It was at that moment the Saints' War ended. The remaining Riyadh forces were easy to rout. Even though they had more than enough men and equipment to finish the siege, their leader, previously thought invincible, had just vanished in a rain of metal and stone. Panic set in, and the Direwoodian troops sent them away with ease. From that point on, the bomb was known by the name Godhammer. It even worked its way into everyday conversation. As sure as Godhammer ended the Saints' War, came to be a standard phrase to express unequivocal certainty. Less certain is the fate of Aedyr, who has not spoken to his followers since the explosion of the bomb and is presumed by most to be dead. Oh, was he inhabiting Wei Wen at that moment, and so he died along with him? Damn, sucks to be you. Guess you shouldn't have been interfering in the mortal plane. Lest some concerned citizens express their worry or other more industrious think they could reproduce the result, the author would put the thoughts from your heads. Since that time, there has never been another documented explosion of such magnitude, and efforts to locate the engineers and clergy responsible for the bomb have been entirely fruitless. Godhammer was a unique, fortuitous occurrence. Its like will never be seen again without divine intervention. Well, considering divine intervention was likely needed the first time around, I can see that. What's this say, guys? I don't read this language. Why? I was like, why are you putting this up here? It's because my companions are nearby and I'm generating essence. Because I don't have my weapon out. Oh, I'm not going to stand here while you do that. His journal's second entry. Ambassador Hilgard promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the living lands. But Inquisitor Ludwin? She wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I've got to kill this bitch. She is not okay. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Aemond was going grey all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh. Well, where is his key? Have I not searched everywhere?
One moment.
Any collectible I've missed? There's nothing on my map. I mean, I've got the lockpicks, but I didn't bring them here just to use them immediately. I don't even know visibility. Takes into consideration these kinds of items. I'm not seeing anything pop up. I might just have to use my lockpicks. Sucks. Who would even have the key? I mean, we didn't find the key on the claviger, which is where I would have expected to have found it. Oh, hells yeah. Break that shit down, man. Break it down, break it down. What do we pick up? We picked you up. What am I holding? Ah. Nice. So we probably have the iron chunks I need now, or at least close to the number. It's still just the paradisant ladder we're short on. Yeah, key. I would like a key. Can you find it for me? Am I going to find a key in here?
Finding, it'll be in here.
Oh. I totally just went around the locked door. Never mind. Door? What door? Glenfartham Customs. God, these are all so long. Why is the text so big? Glenfartham Customs seem... Do I have like a brain tumor? Why can't I read? It's getting worse, I swear. Glenfartham customs can seem primitive and unsophisticated to some, but all customs begin with a ritual or superstition, so why should theirs be considered less than any other? If they are examined closely, Glenfartham celebrations stem from a deep and rich culture, and all tie into their history in a significant way. The Festival of Ancients. The Festival of the Ancients takes place during spring dawn and is a time to celebrate the Glenfartham settling in Aedyr Glenfarth. It is a simple 3-day ceremony that is mostly centered on feasts. These feasts are set up around the ruins, scattered throughout Aedyr Glenfarth. Wreaths made from tree branches and flowers are placed at the ruins, and prayers are said to the gods, thanking them for health and prosperity. It seems like I can read better when I speak really quickly, as opposed to when I'm trying to slow down and speak, legibly is not the word I'm looking for. Speak slowly so that you may understand me. Cleansing. The cleansing started as a protest, recreating the hardships wrought upon the Glenfarthans by the Aedyrian colonists when they settled... Nope, I skipped a word. They started settling the Direwood. I take back everything I just said. It has morphed over the years and is now used more as a game, mixed with a teaching tool to inform your Glenfarthans about the history of their people. The cleansing takes place on New Year and Mid-Year, and now acts as a metaphor for real events instead of a recreation of the events themselves. Zurup effigies, that escalated quickly, are placed throughout the forest, hollow clay shells filled with sweets and gifts. The children then search the woods for the effigies and destroy them, cleansing the forest so they Glenfathans can move, and occupy the areas. After the area's been cleared, they gather for a celebration and feast where the elders tell the young members a true story of their people's history. Holiday of the Black Tree. A combination of a day of remembrance and celebratory feast, the holiday of the Black Tree is held on the second day of autumn falling, when the trees are still colourful but losing their leaves, and the land is becoming cold and dark. Glenfarthans use the day to tell the story of the War of the Black Trees and remember those who were lost. During the morning, the adults hang elaborate garlands from the tree branches. The garlands are made from red, orange, and yellow flowers and represent the flames that swept through the forests of Aedyr Glenfarth, destroying everything in their paths. After a morning of fasting and reflection, the children are set to run through the trees, tearing down the garlands and bring them back to the feast. Decorating the tables with wildflowers. Okay, we seem to have 2 celebrations that require your children to run amok through the forests. A little concerned for their safety, but if you're okay with that, fine. Turning the horror of war into something beautiful. Then they eat, cheering the peace they now have with the Daiwooden people and toast to many more years of peace to come. Also of note in Glypharthian culture is their abundance of travelling customs. Being a semi-nomadic people, they practice customs to ensure the safety while on the move. Travelling customs. If you're taking a quick trip, purchase a gift for someone you are visiting and leave it at your home. If something important is left undone, such as giving a gift to a loved one, you will always return to finish the task. If you are taking a longer trip, leave remembrances of your trip, no matter how well you know the road. Drop some pebbles along the way or tie a ribbon to the tree branches. Mark your path away, and you'll always have a safe and easy trip back. Evil spirits and dangerous creatures are everywhere in our world. If you decorate your cart with masks, they will scare away any danger that might otherwise approach. But you must decorate your cart anew every trim or the evil won't be fooled by your ruse. What do you mean by every trim? I don't understand. Oh, we got some rice wine. Beautiful. And some fruitful wine. A secret page from his journal. Apparently there is a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the Aedyrans. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good. I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I have passed a key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Ondra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance, or join them myself.
Well,
wow!
there
And the
you
key!
have it.
So, Claviger Aemon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
Dick, you knew the Claviger. Did you have any idea of this?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels.
If he thought it was for the best for his city, he would have,
Everyone
yeah.
who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Aedyr built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
I believe they will.
All of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Ondra.
Do you know where the entrance is, though?
Good place for a hidden base.
Like, is the
It
entrance
sits
in the
just
temple
below the
itself?
city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelgard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
Also true.
On to the Temple of Ondra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Who's the big statue of?
After you.
Well, they're going to be too high level for me, though, don't forget. They've got finer weapons than I possess, and the game keeps telling me I need finer weapons. Key! So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.